What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and I'm coming back at you with an anime-related video. Um, just for the record, I don't know if I'm gonna do any wrestling-related videos. But we will see. This video I went back in my mind and I reminisced about my videos a couple of days ago, and I remembered the Naruto and Dragon Ball Z video video I did where I compared the two and I kept score, and I realized I was biased. I was biased towards Naruto. Um, but hopefully me and Anton Masters can get together sometime and do a video where we talk about, you know, where I know I can do a comparison video, but I feel like a comparison video needs to have two sides to it, and me going off of my personal, going off of my memories of Dragon Ball Z and all, it just did not work. So today's video is gonna be along the lines of death in Dragon Ball Z and death in Naruto. I think I'll start with Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is a great anime. So is Naruto. However, in the death department, I have an issue. I'm just gonna say this. Death in Dragon Ball Z means nothing. Death in Dragon Ball Z means nothing. And I'll say that a third time, just for emphasis. Death in Dragon Ball Z means absolutely nothing. Why? Because it doesn't matter if Yamcha dies. It doesn't matter if Vegeta dies. It doesn't matter if Chao Tien, Bulma, hell, the entire Earth was blown to smithereens. Well, wait, no, that was Namek. Well, anyway, even the death of an entire planet doesn't mean anything. I mean, yeah, you can say, oh, but Planet Vegeta didn't get wished back. Planet Vegeta, I really don't count that as... Well, it is canon. So, why does death in Dragon Ball Z mean absolutely nothing? 2 words. Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls. You see, the only death that really matters is Piccolo. Because when Piccolo dies, Kami dies as well, turning the Earth Dragon Balls into stone to where they are absolutely useless. When Guru died on Namek, the Namekian Dragon Balls were absolutely useless. How the reason why I say death in Dragon Ball Z means absolutely nothing is that they can be wished back to life. So when Tien dies, or Yamcha dies, or Krillin dies, or Chaozu dies, I don't care. I don't care that the character dies because I know that they're just going to be wished back to life. Now, I'm going to go to Naruto now. Naruto is Naruto's deaths mean something. Prime example: Asuma Seratobi. If you don't know who Asuma Seratobi is, he is the son of Hiruzen Seratobi, the third Hokage, who who is the uncle to Konohamaru Saratobi, and it and was the leader of Team 10 Ino Shikacho. During the battle with Hidan and Kakazu, Asuma Asuma died at the hands of Hidan with cursed jutsu, death, possession blood. Which, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain it real quick. Hidan is immortal. In fact, not even him being wrapped in paper bombs with Shikamaru throwing a lighter was able to kill him. It just separated him from his body, and now he's probably dead in the Boruto universe. But when Asuma died, at least I felt sorry for Shikamaru, Choji, and Ino. Not because that Shikamaru, Choji, and Ino were, well, I didn't feel sorry because, Asuma was a sacrificial pawn. I didn't feel sorry for I felt sorry for this. Here was an awesome character that was killed off for a reason, and in Shippuden you will find out why. Later on, and you will find out why he was killed. Um, I, I felt sorry for Ino, Shikamaru, and Choji, even though they were just anime characters, because they lost their sensei. They lost the person that was there for them, that they learned from. They lost that. Oh, I think I did. Sorry, I'm gonna switch gears. I know I'm all over the place, but I completely forgot to explain to you what cursed you to death possession blood was. Well, as the name suggests, Hidan has to get a victim's their victim's blood, um, and and he literally licks it off of his scythe thing. And when that happens, he goes into his immortal form. He draws a diagram with blood, steps in it, and for example, he took in Asuma's blood, licked it off of his scythe. So that means that Hidan and Asuma were linked. So whatever Hidan did to himself, since he can't die, Asuma felt. And that's basically how Asuma died. Actually, that is how Asuma died. But back to what I was saying. You get to know Asuma. You get to know that his background, that he was in the 12 Shinobi Guard. You get to know that him and his dad never saw eye to eye. That Asuma wanted some recognition from Hiruzen that Hiruzen wasn't giving to him. So with all of that, Asuma dies. And I know what a lot of people are going to say, well, what about Edo Tensei? What about Edo Tensei? Or what about the Rin Rebirth? I'm going to explain why that Edo Tensei and the ghetto and the Written Rebirth doesn't really. I mean, yes, the Rin Rebirth brought everyone back to life. However, I'm going to explain why that could. Why that never. Not why it never happened, but why the Rin Rebirth worked in the first place. Nagato specifically stated in the anime that he did not have enough chakra to bring everyone back that he killed back to life. So like Yugito, Ni, Roshi, he said that he only had enough chakra to bring back everyone in the Hidden Leaf village back, which also gave his life. And that would have never happened if Naruto just if Naruto did not convince Nagato to change his ways. Edo Tensei, on the other hand, Edo Tensei, you're basically a slave. Edo Tensei, with the exceptions of those who actually broke out, like Itachi using Shisui's Sharingan, because Shisui's Sharingan had this thing called Kodo Matsukami, which technically Itachi did not break control. Itachi just put himself under a genjutsu that gave him orders to protect the hidden leaf. So there's that. And Madara just Madara. Madara knew the hand signs. He basically said, let the caster know, do not be so ignorant on who you do this jutsu on. And basically just did the signs himself to break the jutsu. Now, the only reason why the Edo Tensei even brings someone back to life is that it has to have a human sacrifice. So that means, unlike Dragon Ball Z, where you wish someone back to life and they are brought back, you're bringing back someone else that you basically have somebody else's soul, and this is prominent. And I can say this with confidence because in the anime, when Hiruzen was facing Orochimaru, when Hiruzen used the Reaper Death Seal to seal the Edo Tenseis of Hashirama and Tobirama, you saw Zakon, or whatever his name is, and the girl. Now, Edo Tensei will not work if the souls are in the belly of the Reaper. So, Edo Tensei, you're basically a slave. You're basically just a dead body running. So I don't consider Edo Tensei bringing someone back to life. And with that, I'm going to end this video. I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone. And Anton Masters, if you would, please check out this video and give me your thoughts. I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone.